Jump here! Under them again with the beacon! Not what the lifter's supposed to do. Steve, under them, the flipping her out. Air Frostbite, once again, they have... Oh. They'll probably rest because they're dead. Oh! They've been gutted into now. Episode 11! Ah! You heard Will. After 10 crazy episodes, we're finally to the final stand of the fight cards in the Hummelbots season. You can see there's plenty of matchups, including a unique Opportunity Rumble that'll shake up the field going into the final episodes, including our main event of Frostbite and Warbird on Hummelbots. Alright, so here we go. Set this camera up. I don't know how long it'll last, but use it nonetheless. Alright. It is me versus Stop. Took me about 20 minutes.
And they're connected. What channel are you on?
2.
Okay, I want to check out. Stop moving!
Okay. This could be the greatest meme fight we ever do, so we'll see what happens.
Can you move your arm?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is Willy Boy on?
Willy Boy's on. He's just having trouble moving. Just leave it. Okay.
Push it.
It's on.
Okay, no.
Right.
Okay, so honestly, if you asked me why this was the first fight of the episode, I couldn't tell you. It's one of the stupider fights we've ever done. If you're a new viewer tuning into this channel and this series for the first time, I promise you it gets a little bit better towards the end of this episode, and tune in for the next episode because it's a banger. And speaking of bangers, some poppers coming down into the arena at full force as Mr. Shellshock getting a huge push in on the massive wedge on Wheelie Boy. Poppers just coming down like it's nothing. Make it rain, baby! And Stop getting a little bit of motion now. That's really impressive for them, at least. I mean, you know. It is what it is with Stop. They'll do what they can. They really haven't been the same since Matilda took a chunk out of them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch Hummelbots episode 5. It's on our series playlist. You can see that right now. It's ridiculous. Mr. Shellshock is driving up onto Wheelie Boy. Now they're coming in and attacking. The clear aggressor is Mr. Shellshock right now. Oh my goodness. Watch this back. Look how close Stop was to flipping Mr. Shellshock. What a moment that would have been. Stop just like a crouching tiger, and Shellshock, the hidden dragon, just comes in and almost gets cross-bodied. And they are just coming in with tenacity right now. Absolute pizzazz and aggression out of Mr. Shellshock, scoring huge points. And you can see they're, I mean, not super effective in the ground game. Wheelie Boy really outclassing them there. And oh my god, the wedge is coming up and they're having robot fun times. I won't say anything more because that's how demonetization works. And there's probably kids watching my videos. So yeah, nothing more. Both robots over near the wall of plane. Of course, I'm talking about Wheelie Boy and Shellshock. Here comes some more poppers right on the dome of Mr. Shellshock. What a shot from the driver of Stop and Wheelie Boy. How about that? And speaking of Stop, he still can't leave the red square. We're not going to count him out because, I don't know. Why not? Let's just leave him there. It just keeps going back and forth. Again, he has not been the same since Matilda clocked him on the head. Poor guy. It's like post-concussion syndrome, they call it, I think. Just hasn't been the same. Mr. Shellshock doing a lot of work with those treads, though. Maybe he'll be back as a full-time treaded robot without being duct taped. That shell is definitely coming off. Could we see some damage points scored there from Stop and Wheelie Boy? Wheelie Boy having a lot of trouble. It's just so obscenely huge that it's like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Of course, we put Shmee on the wedge, and now it looks like a stick coming off of Stop, maybe to try and aid them. The hand of God being very nice in this episode so far towards Stop and Wheelie Boy, but Mr. Shellshock still getting some great pushes in, and now our new hazard, the Jaws of Death. Perfect fight to test it out on, very stupid, and oh man, oh, I just yeeted him! He has been yeeted! Goodbye, Stop! It's just Shell Shock and Wheelie Boar. More poppers coming down. The pandemonium of Hummelbots and stupidity, really, is on full display right now. You'll love to see it. I'm recording this at 10:21 at night, so it's getting a little rowdy here in the Hummel recording studio. That's what I'm going to call it. It's also known as my bed. Clock is winding down in this matchup. The Hand of God come in. We're just throwing random objects now. You can see a battery coming down on Shell Shock. Looks like a spinner about to come out here. Yep. There it is. Oh, it completely misses. Ah, there we go. And less than 10 seconds left in this match. I think Shell Shock's got this one on lock. I don't want to talk about it anymore, so let's just get on with it, shall we?
Shell Shock won. Good fight. Shell Shock won.
Shell Shock won a fight! Alright, we'll be back to you on Hummelbots next episode. Main event to come, though.
So anyway, guys, we are back with episode 11. As you see, the giraffe is in the arena trying to finish out his season on a little bit of a high note.
Yeah, he could actually end up going 2-2. Might earn himself a play-in spot. You never know.
You never know. This is the last episode before the play-in matches. And after this episode is finished, we will reveal the top 8 seeds. And then after episode 12 is finished, the bracket will be set and the fights will be scheduled. This is everyone's last chance, folks. Theo, take it away!
No, you do these.
No, I'm letting you do it this time.
Alright, fine.
In the...
Let me turn the echo up real quick.
In the red square,
It is 1 and 2. Is an absolute baller. Somehow beat the Butcher 2.0 because it can't drive. It's the giraffe.
Theo, am I autistic or is Jaws just like not here? Oh, there it is.
Are you driving Jaws?
No, I'm driving the giraffe.
Alright, so I'm driving Jaws. Jaws coming off of a
Disappointing.
yeah. I mean, we knew they were going to lose, but they got flipped pretty spectacularly. So that was pretty cool, at least. Alright, Will, are you ready?
And also, at the end of this episode, guys, for the main event, you will see a brand new Warbird.
Alright, you ready? Well, there may not be that much that's bright for these robots, but at least we can say this. One of them will come out of this matchup with a win, as Jaws 2.0 and the Giraffe butt heads early on here in this fight. And Jaws trying to circle around. Right now, the aggressor, they have an active weapon, the Giraffe doesn't. Unfortunately, in testing, Warbird, our metal spinner, who will be featured in the main event of this episode, destroyed the Giraffe's arm. So, that was it for them. And it may have actually been when they had P1 dropped on their head. It's kind of hard to say, but it broke. And now the Jaws has them pinned in the corner. Not sure the Giraffe can move right now. I mean, maybe they can. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. I think they can move. It'd be cool if they could move. Some poppers flying in now. Those are legal in this matchup. We always love some poppers, some explosions. There's some more. I don't think that one exploded, though. I think it just bounced. And now you can see another pin by Jaws, scoring some big aggression and control points at the moment. I really need to step away from the microphone when I'm inhaling it. It makes a very loud noise. I'm so sorry, guys. Jaws getting some huge flips in here with that front hinge flipper. Excuse me, rear hinge flipper. And they really want to get the Giraffe over onto that arena flipper, which is just out of view. That's where it is. You can see the very corner of it there. But the problem is the Giraffe is pretty low to the ground in the front, so it keeps getting kind of wedged into the flipper just like it did right there. And they keep coming very close. If Jaws can get them overturned, this match is over. Now, normally the Giraffe, if that lifter was working, would be able to move. But wait a minute. I think we might have somebody who isn't able to move. Jaws is stuck on an empty popper. Can they get off here? And oh, yes! They beat the buzzer and get off of the carcass of a popper. I'm saying gibberish words. That was actually pretty exciting. I'll take that. A little bit of drama there. A narrow Houdini-like escape from Jaws. And now the drop zone. Pulverizing the Giraffe. And here comes WTF. Their drop zone's favorite asset. More poppers coming in. And a direct hit to the dome of Jaws. That was sexy. Some more poppers raining down. Watch that again. Boom! You can see the explosion right there. You're going to love to see it. You know, we may not have a flamethrower, but we have poppers. And soon to be the Jaws of Death, although they weren't exactly appearing in this fight. Now you can see the arena is just littered with popper shells, so that's pretty fun. And A little bit of a push here by the giraffe, getting a little bit of a pin in the hand of God. Look at that. Wow, double KO here. Just kidding. We'll resume the fight and just pretend like that never happened. Yeah, it's pretty boring. I'm not sure how much time we have left here. The drop zone again coming down. Could we see some more drop zone action? Nope. Jaws escaping and now pushing the giraffe. Yep, we're going to see some more drop zone right here. Yeah. That was Bite Force dropping down on top of the giraffe. Bite Force with a new paint job. You'll see that in the next episode. And more poppers coming down. Apparently the drop zone is just going nuts today as Bloodbath has just landed in the arena. Poppers flying all over the place. You just saw a shell fly right by the arena. And now we have another pin by Jaws, who has definitely been the aggressor in this fight.
Oh no. Oh no.
And Jaws got stuck on the wall for a second. The giraffe not moving very much either, though. As we continue here, you have to think we're getting close to the end of this matchup. And there we go. There's the countdown timer. 10 seconds left in this match. You have to think Jaws has secured the win unless they get themselves flipped over somehow or something even crazier happen. The hand of God comes in, and that's it. It'll go to the judges.
We're going to deliberate. No more of that. We're going to deliberate, and then we'll come back with the judge's decision.
Okay, judge's decision is in. The winner by unanimous decision is...
Bloodbath.
Jaws 2.0. Jaws 2.0 finally won a fight. Good for them. You know, I think if Giraffe had their lifter, this would have been a very different fight, but...
Also, they were just out-pushed. They had no pushing power, and Jaws did.
Yeah.
So Jaws goes to whatever the
I think it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2. The giraffe falls to 1 and 3.
Might get a last chance rumble spot.
Maybe. We'll see. It's closer. It's closer.
Yes. We do. The only thing different about it, Will, is the titanium bar, which you guys will see later. But, you know, that's a pretty big change for this in action.
Get the fuck out of here.
Alright, guys, here we go. Next fight. So, we got a new hazard, which is the Jaws of Death. Jaws of Death. It's replacing the flamethrower for now. You can see it's a pair of very strong scissors.
Alright, so
That's cool.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... What's it called? The Unique Opportunity Rumble! We have 4 teams today
That have been struggling.
the this year. And now they have a chance at redemption and possibly a last chance rumble spot or a play-in.
Definitely a last chance rumble spot, dude.
Most likely. Probably the winner too. The teams competing.
Well, they're not teams, but...
Shut the f up. Free shipping. Battlebots. WTF and Red Rover.
Alright, you ready?
Let's get ready for some mayhem.
Actually, let's each take
Yeah.
box of poppers here. We are starting in...
Alright, so one of these robots will earn a spot in the play-in matches in next week's episode. If you're wondering, there will be 8 play-in matches as probably more than 8 poppers come down and land in the field. Not really damaging anything, as the Jaws of Death are going to do some actual damage to WTF, although it seems like that tread was able to stay on, so lots of action happening here. Red Rover is definitely crippled over in that corner. Not getting that much movement or any movement at all. I'll disclose something to you. It got broken in testing by Warbird. Big shocker there. I really need to stop using it because it just ends everything. WTF out of control. Careening off of Babybot. The Jaws of Death trying to get in on Red Rover, but they're kind of out of the picture right now. And they can really only skirt side to side as free shipping is stuck. So really right now, the only one with any real movement is WTF. Free shipping would be moving if not for their wedge being duct taped and getting in their way. There you go. Free shipping is loose, and now they're going to get stuck on Red Rover, who you would have to assume is going to get counted out here soon. Babybot getting some nice pushes in on WTF as the popper's coming in. I think our popper throwers need to be taking it easier because it's actually moving the entire arena. So that's funny. And looks like we're going to continue here. Again, Babybot and WTF, the only two getting any real motion. You can see Red Rover is crab walking a little bit, and free shipping is completely stuck. Apparently, Babybot's been knocked out now. I don't know why. Babybot's gone. Okay. It's WTF, free shipping, and Red Rover who are still in the arena. The Jaws of Death trying to get in on free shipping. Have they done it? Maybe? Let's see here. Yep, they're the Jaws of Death, and the Poppers coming in on free shipping. And that's going to do a huge amount of damage to them. I don't know why Red Rover is still in the arena, but Babybot was removed. I think we kind of just got sick of Babybot. Red Rover literally has not left that corner the whole match. And it's now just free shipping and WTF. Free shipping, getting some nice pushes in. WTF, again, kind of out of control, but at least doing something, I guess. This match is weird. Red Rover's been removed. I think we were just not paying any attention to it. Free shipping is high-sided. Big shocker there. Honestly, we should have probably paused the match to get rid of the Popper leftovers, but we didn't. In hindsight, that would have been a good idea. But we didn't do it. So, there you go. WTF just going flop, 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 up in there on free shipping, who's actually gotten a nice pin in here. And now the driver of WTF trying very hard to, I don't know, intimidate free shipping with the poppers. I don't know what to call them. They cause some cosmetic damage, I guess. You can sometimes see some of the sparks. Only certain ones get a good enough explosion where you can see the sparks, though, and right now you can't really see it. Maybe one of those wheels on WTF was loosened by the Jaws of Death. Speaking of which, trying to get in on that side of free shipping, and now our camera's been blocked. Again, this is stupid post-production, but hey, look at this huge hit by the arm. A huge hit by the arm. Just absolutely huge. Did I mention I said the word huge 4 times now in the past 15 seconds? So that's pretty cool. Free shipping is once again not moving, but we're getting towards the end of this matchup, and I'm not even sure they're eligible for a count out right now, as our camera has been moved for some reason. I don't know why this happens sometimes. We're counting it down. This one's going to go to a judge's decision. We'll have to see who will get one last chance at redemption in our play-in episode tomorrow. It goes to the judges.
That was awesome.
Alright, so we had a warrior enter the box today, and we just want to shout him out. And because of that, he's a champion in our hearts, and he wins this fight. Free shipping, wins the unique opportunity. F you, WTF, you piece of shit. He literally had no controlled movement. Just flapped around and did nothing. You know Warbird can't hurt that thing, right? Okay, Warbird versus Frostbite.
This is the second time we were filming this.
Yeah, I may or may not have accidentally deleted the footage. I don't really want to elaborate on that any further because it was kind of painful.
But this one actually is shaping up to be better.
Because both chassis are actually working. So that's nice. Last time we filmed it, the chassis on Frostbite wasn't really working.
Neither was Warbird.
No, not really. Not entirely. Hopefully this will be the last fight we have to do this season where we refilm it. Let's cross our fingers.
Yeah, next thing we'll know, he deleted Tombstone Cotton off and we have to film it again. When the episode's on.
Yeah.
So he'll delete the episode and the fight.
Sure. Alright.
Because I know you.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, big shot.
And I think that...
Hold on, it just turned off. Alright, so we got everything sorted out. It needed new batteries, but we should be good now, and this is going to be...
You're leading with the ledge.
This is going to be a fun fight. The Jaws of Doom are replacing the flamethrower until a while, because you don't know what's wrong with it. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Give me a square.
I'm in my square.
3, 2, 1. What a matchup. This is going to be massive opening shot by Warbird on those side panels of Frostbite. They are gone. Warbird, big shot on the wheels of Frostbite, who lands a return chip. And now they expose that wedge. Huge mistake as it goes flying. Watch this again. The power of Warbird's spinner on display, just tearing that wedge straight off. And Frostbite now not going to be able to use that strategy that they wanted to use to the full extent. And a piece just yeeted across the room. Warbird spinner in peak form, but Frostbite is not afraid as they go right at that blade of Warbird, landing some counter hits, but they are absolutely reefed on that last shot, getting hit up into the air. Here we go again. Frostbite trying to land a shot on the side, but not doing much as they pin Warbird and flip them! Oh, Frostbite is gonna steal the win! Just like that, in the blink of an eye, it's just over for Warbird. Flipping, charging, and this is gonna be it. Warbird, there's a little bit of motion on that tire, but they're not gonna be able to get back over from there. They're far from that arena flipper, which did them in, and this is gonna be it. The countdown will start here momentarily. Frostbite just taunting them. Maybe they want to get the Uda. I don't know what's going on inside their head, but a huge victory as they will save their season, maybe, at least earn themselves some standing with the competition and move to 2-1. What a fight!
He still earns the plan.
Yeah, still getting the play-in at 2-1. Yeah, I'm probably just going to cut out the part where we talk about what record it had, because that's embarrassing. But anyways, valiant effort from Warbird. We'll see what seeding they get. It's going to be interesting, right?
Oh my god.
Wow. And now it's time for the seeding reveal.
You might want to cut the cameras, it's about to get ugly.
Alright, seeding reveal. So we already did this once before, but much like Frostbite versus Warbird, it got deleted. So we got to do it a second time, but that actually gives us an opportunity to adjust the seeding.
Because, wow, we f***ed up royally last time.
Yeah, we did. There was one robot that we left out, but we'll get to them in a second.
And he's in there now.
So the number 1 seed remains the same as the last time we did this. I think you guys can all guess who it was.
Steve. I'm kidding, it's by force.
It's, you know, just a dominant season. Flipped the robot that ended up winning the Desperado in their first fight, won that dominantly.
Killed the Meme Lord, and then killed the Deadly Spinner of Nuke.
I mean, it's hard to get a better season than that, right?
It's like Hydra if Hydra was good.
Exactly. So, our number 2 seed was originally our number 3 seed.
But, thanks to Warbird!
They fell down in the rankings.
Warbird fell down. Bronco goes up to the 2 seed.
So they've placed as the, I can't remember what seed they were in the first season.
Oh god, 1.
Yeah, they were probably the number 1 seed in the first season.
1,
3,
2. What the f***?
So Bronco has been pretty dominant, and they continue their run. Next up, in the 3 spot, is a robot that we literally forgot to put on the list last time. 3-0. Ridiculous victories over Frostbite, who's the number 1 seed last time. Bloodbath, which isn't quite as impressive, but the way they won it was impressive. And then, of course, free shipping, just ripping them to shreds. It is. And then in the 4 seed, they really have clawed tooth and nail to get this point. Had a rough season last year.
If you could tell, I was smiling on the mask.
Lost horribly to Witch Doctor in a heartbreaking matchup. In the match that I will only describe as the volcanic eruption.
And one of the best matches of season 2.
Exactly. And they have been in a lot of good matches. Not this season, though. They had kind of boring matches. But we can't deny the fact that they're 3-0. It's Tombstone.
If you can tell, my grin goes up to here.
Yeah, you can tell he's
Tombstone is in the top 5!
And then at number 5, they were originally ranked 2 in our rankings before we refilmed.
But thanks to Frostbite!
It was only fair that we refilmed it, but yeah, Warbird at number 5. Because of strength of schedule, we were actually debating putting them over Tombstone, but we felt like it would be a little mean to not give Tombstone the 4 seed. And then at 6 was a surprise breakout star of this season.
The Zebra.
No, that's number 7.
Wait, what?
Sub-Zero is number 6.
Oh, yeah,
it's Sub-Zero. A surprise breakout star. Won in episode, was it 7's main event?
Against the Flappable Duck, who gets a plan. And can I just say the plan because I'm too excited? They fight Matilda!
That's going to be really
Duck
fun.
Matilda!
This is going to be a fun matchup.
That's not the main event of the episode.
And then, of course, we already know number 8, you guys are going to go insane for that main event. Number 8
is
Warhawk.
I almost said Warbird.
Warbird just places twice. Anyways.